You know, I thought Giannis was the MVP, but then I remembered LeBron's 35 years old. He's the only player to deal with the pandemic, and he's the only player to deal with Kobe's death. Bron for MVP. So it's no secret who the media wants to win MVP.
My goal is to get LeBron James the MVP this season.
When you actually look at it, it's not much of a contest. It's not much of a race. It should be Giannis easily, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So LeBron's great. What he's doing at his age is phenomenal, and he's been amazing for a long time. Like, I'm not trying to knock on LeBron. It's just the MVP is about who's better at this moment in time, and right now, without question, that is Giannis. And if you really don't think it's Giannis, let's look at some stats. So I looked at 23 of some of them major stats, and some of them are kind of advanced stats that you might not know about. So Giannis leads in points per game, rebounds per game, field goal percentage, effective field goal percentage, true shooting percentage, player efficiency rating, defensive win shares, offensive box plus minus, defensive box plus minus, value over replacement player, offensive player impact plus minus, defensive player impact plus minus, total player impact plus minus, real plus minus, player impact estimate, defensive points saved, and total points added. So again, some of those are advanced stats that you might not know about. Some of them are obviously basic stats, points per game, field goal percentage, yada, yada, yada. So let's look at what LeBron leads in. LeBron leads in assists per game, 3-point percentage, offensive win shares, and offensive points added. So by my tally, that is 19-4. Giannis wins the statistical battle. I don't think it's much of a debate who is actually the better player right now, but some could argue, and some do argue, that LeBron is the more valuable player. Because if you took him away from the Lakers, they'd probably be worse than if you took Giannis away from the Bucks. But I don't think you should discredit Giannis for being on a good team when he's still playing better. And if you actually look at how much value they're adding, the Bucks' difference in net rating with Giannis on the court compared to him off the court is 11.8. For the Lakers, that difference with LeBron and without LeBron is 10.8. So again, it's close, when you look at just value and, how good they are with and without each player. But Giannis still is adding more. Just because his team is better to start with, he should not be discredited because of that when he's still playing better than LeBron. If Giannis wasn't playing as well as LeBron, but his team had the better record, I'd say LeBron for MVP. It's an individual award, but Giannis, even though his team is better, is still individually playing better than LeBron James is. When you look at just the basic stats and you look at value and what they're adding, Giannis wins in both. Another thing that's used to bolster LeBron's MVP case is that he's doing things we've never seen before, and he's having a historical great season. That's why he should be the MVP, because what he's doing is just historical, never been done before at his age. Similar to what they said about James Harden last year. Oh, he's putting up historic numbers. Giannis is not. And I don't know where this, Giannis isn't being historically great narrative came from, because Giannis is absolutely historically great right now. What he's doing in barely 30 minutes a game is ridiculous. It should not be allowed, actually. He's averaging the third most points per 36 minutes in NBA history, the most in the league this year. He's on pace to be the only player in NBA history to average 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists per 36 minutes in a season. And he's somehow leading the NBA in field goals made, well, 72nd in minutes played. I just don't understand that. And on top of that, he's averaging the most made field goals per 36 minutes since Will Chamberlain. Not bad for a guy with no skill. So again, he is historically great. He's been more historically great than LeBron has this year. Again, you can't just look at LeBron's age and just say he's the MVP because of that. Who is better at this moment in time? Not who's better compared to other players at their age, it's who is the best player. It is Giannis. And now the last argument often used for LeBron is that he plays in the West. And being first seed in the West is more difficult than being first seed in the East, and the Bucks can't beat top competition, and the Lakers can. Blah, blah, blah. My argument against that, the Lakers do have a higher overall strength of schedule because they play in the West. They played a few more tough games than the Bucks have. But let's look at how the Bucks are doing against those tough teams, because although the Lakers' strength of schedule is better, that doesn't mean the Bucks can't beat the best teams. If the Bucks can still beat the top teams, this whole argument doesn't matter. So the Bucks' winning percentage against teams above 500 this year when Giannis plays is .652. And for the Lakers with LeBron, that number is .653. 0.001. It's over. LeBron for MVP. So again, this is not a knock on the Lakers or LeBron. Both teams have been great this year. Both teams have been great against the top competition. I think they're going to meet in the finals. And LeBron is ridiculously good for his age. But who is the better player right now? It doesn't have to be that complicated. You don't have to overthink it. Who's the best player? It's Giannis. On the best team, it's Giannis. Even though he's on a better team, he's still performing better than LeBron. Even though LeBron is playing historically great for his age, Giannis is more historically great when you look at the numbers, the things he's doing in so few minutes. Again, he is first in field goals made. He's made the most field goals in the league, and he's 72nd in minutes played. And the efficiency is just off the charts, and it's just something that we have not seen. And I feel like maybe just people don't recognize it. They don't watch Giannis. They just pay attention to the big market teams that the media talks about. I don't really know what it is, but people just don't seem to appreciate or recognize what Giannis is doing, and just how ridiculous he's been and efficient he's been. Hopefully, you got some knowledge from this video. Hopefully, you're showing this to your friends who say LeBron's MVP. Just a quick video to kind of educate people, just give them a basic overview of why our guy Giannis is the MVP. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Nathan Marzian for more. I tweet about Giannis a lot. See you guys later.